Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys feeling about this background? I feel like a real grown-up now that I have a proper full bed set. Thought I'd try filming here for a couple of videos and see how you guys like it. Today's video topic was brought on by a lot of the comments I've been receiving in my makeup rehab series over the course of 2019. This series is going to continue now that we're in 2020. I'm not sure. So I have my makeup inventories coming, and then also my how my low buy in 2019 went and how I'm changing it for 2020. So keep a lookout for those two episodes as well. But today we're talking about, has Boxycharm actually saved me money in 2019? Repeatedly in my makeup rehab updates, everyone was saying, girl, I know you love it, but just cancel Boxycharm. And I totally get where you guys are coming from, but I personally love my Boxycharm. It's like my one non-negotiable treat to myself. And yeah, sometimes it made me a little overwhelmed with the amount of products I had. And if you saw my unused makeup collection video that I did with Faith, a lot of those products were from Boxycharm. But I would like to point out that the reason I had such a backlog of unused makeup is because I really went in hard panning in 2019 and will continue to do so this year, as I'm sure you've noticed with all the intros that went up last week. But I still, even though I'm panning, I still love the rush of getting new makeup, and Boxycharm really didn't make or break the bank, if that makes sense. So I thought this would be an interesting exercise. I went through all of the products that I used up in 2019, all beauty products, and then I compared it to the product types that I was receiving in my Boxycharm. I tried to organize this as best as I could. It's not going to be perfect. Think of it as like a bit of an imperfect experiment that I did. So it doesn't really account for if I would have bought that specific product. I'm looking at the retail value of the product I received in Boxycharm versus how much I paid for it, and the product types that I had used up that it saved me from having to run to the store to buy a cleanser, for example. So it's not perfect, but I had to draw the line somewhere. I obviously couldn't look into the past and think, I used up a cleanser in March. Which exact cleanser was I going to buy? That was just getting a little too complicated. So yeah, I've simplified things a little bit. It's not an exact science, but I still think my findings were very interesting. So even though the products I was receiving in Boxycharm, I may not have purchased that exact one, it still saved me money in one way or another because I didn't have to then purchase something else. So the total cost of Boxycharm for 2019 was approximately $320 US, which worked out to be approximately 420 Canadian dollars. Because I'm Canadian, that then the value of the products I was using up, I was looking at in Canadian dollars, obviously. So Boxycharm was $21 US a month plus $5 US to ship it to Canada. And then for November and December, the price did increase, which I did account for. So exchange rate fluctuations aside, 420 Canadian dollars is how much I spent on my Boxycharm for the whole year of 2019. Let's start by looking at cleansers. So I used up 7 cleansers in 2019, 4 of which were full size and 3 of those were minis. And I did receive 2 cleansers in my Boxycharm in 2019, and their retail value was $61.67. Again, that's converted into Canadian dollars. If I would have had to buy 2 cleansers, but I got them in Boxycharm, so it saved me the money, I would have bought the First Aid Beauty Pure Skin Cleanser. I know that for sure. That is going to be my new go-to in replacement of my Philosophy Purity Made Simple cleanser, and I would have spent 56 Canadian dollars on 2 full sizes of that cleanser. So therefore, Boxycharm saved me the $56 by giving me 2 cleansers valued at $61. Are you seeing how? I really hope this is making sense. Facial wipes, like makeup removing cleansing cloth type of things. I used up 2 packs of those. I did get 1 package in my Boxycharm of the Cogendo facial wipes, which I don't believe are cruelty free, but since I have them, I'm going to use them. They are valued at $22.40. I would have bought 0. I do not want to be purchasing makeup removing cleansing cloths anymore. I think that they're incredibly wasteful and unnecessary. If I need to remove swatches, baby wipes that I have on hand all throughout my house work just as well. And I prefer to do the double cleanse method to remove my makeup anyways. So technically, Boxycharm didn't save me any money because I wouldn't have spent that money. Sheet masks, I used up 5 in 2019. I received 4 in my Boxycharm that valued $43.86. I would have probably bought 4 sheet masks to replace, approximately 4 sheet masks to replace the 5 I used up. And I valued that at around $30. I don't want to spend too much money on a sheet mask because it's a one-use type of product, but there are definitely some sheet masks that I am interested in trying someday, so those are the ones I was looking at. So therefore, Boxycharm saved me the $30-ish that I would have spent on sheet masks in 2019 because I didn't have to go to the store to buy them. Mascaras, I used up 5. 4 of those were full size, 1 was mini. Their retail value was $95.65. I did receive 2 full size mascaras in my Boxycharm in 2019, and those were valued at $62. 2 very high-end ones. I received the Too Faced Better Than Sex and the Tarte Big Ego mascara. I would have bought 2 mascaras to replace the 2 in lieu pronunciation not my thing, of the 2 I got in Boxycharm. I personally would have bought drugstore mascaras, so I estimated that to be around $24. Say they were $12 each for 2 drugstore mascaras. So technically, even though I got $62 worth of mascara in my Boxycharm, it really only saved me spending $24 because I would have never bought the 2 exact ones that I received. For brows, I used up 4 brow products. I just lumped brows all together instead of splitting out like pencils, pomades, gels, blah blah blah. I did receive 2 brow products in my Boxycharm for 2019, valued at $63.21. If I would have had to buy 2 brow products, I estimate I would have probably spent around $40. I do really enjoy high-end brow products. I can't help it. I do continue to repurchase a couple of drugstore ones, but like ABH products are probably my favorite for my brows, so that was a bit of a conservative estimate that I would have spent $40 to buy 2 brow products that I didn't have to because I got them in Boxycharm. I have a hair product in here which is a little random, but I used up a conditioner. I probably used up more than a conditioner, but I received a conditioner in Boxycharm that was valued at $18.50. However, I would have spent approximately $37 on a conditioner. I really want to dabble with higher end hair care products, specifically Briogeo, and if I were just looking, like they do have sets that are a little bit discounted, but if I were to just go to Sephora and purchase 1 full-size Briogeo conditioner, that's $37 for me. So even though the product I received in my Boxycharm was valued under that, it still prevented me from going to the store to buy another one anyways, because there's no point in me buying a conditioner when I just received one. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? I hope this video is not too confusing. For skincare serums or treatments, I used up 9 in 2019 and I received 3 in Boxycharm. Now, if I would have had to buy 3 different serums or treatments, I was kind of looking around. Again, it's so hard to say which ones I would have actually purchased to replace the ones I used up. But my estimation is I probably would have spent $110 on skincare serums had I not received ones to try in my Boxycharm. Eye primers, I used up 2. I got 2 in Boxycharm, valued at $20. I would have bought 0, so that didn't save me any money at all. I really want to whittle down my eyeshadow primer inventory number. I have too many and they take forever to go through. It's not something I'm excited about trying. So again, similar to the facial wipes, I wouldn't have bought any, so that didn't save me any money at all. Brush cleansers, I used up 2. Boxycharm gave me 1, valued at $15.80. The one that I would have purchased if I didn't get one in my Boxycharm was approximately $18. So again, Boxycharm saved me the $18. For complete, like, normal face masks, not sheet masks, I only used up 1 this year, which is crazy. My face mask collection is getting out of control, but I did use up 1 in 2019. I got 3 in my Boxycharm. The one that I would have bought is the Ole Henriksen Cold Plunge, is that what it's called, mask. I really want to try that one, and that retails for $48. So I didn't buy it because I kept getting them in Boxycharm. So again, it saved me the $48. Moisturizers, I used up 5. I received 1 in my Boxycharm, and the one that I probably would have bought would be around the $60 mark. Primers, I used up 2. Boxycharm sent 2. I would have bought the Smashbox Primerizer and the First Aid Beauty Matte one, and those together would have cost me approximately $57. So again, that's money I did not spend because I was following a bit of a 1 in, 1 out rule in 2019. So if I used up a cleanser, I was allowed to buy a cleanser as long as I didn't have a huge, excessive backlog of them. But that didn't mean I just used it up and ran to the store. I just had a running list of things I've used up. And then if I got something in my Boxycharm, I just crossed it off my list so that my collection didn't continue to grow and grow and grow. So overall, my estimation is that Boxycharm saved me, or I would have spent $480 on these replacement products. Over the course of 2019, I spent approximately $420 on my Boxycharm. So in conclusion, Boxycharm did save me money. Technically, it saved me approximately 60 Canadian dollars, and I got to try out way more products than what I just talked about here. We got an eyeshadow palette almost every single month, many lip products, but I didn't use up an eyeshadow palette or use up a lipstick to include it in this video. So technically, Boxycharm did save me money over the course of the year, and in addition to that, I got to try out a ton of new products, a ton of new brands, and also expand my makeup collection in a slow and gradual, inexpensive way. So I wanted to do this both for myself and for you guys to show you that, yeah, I really did think through my Boxycharm subscription, and my low buy main goal for 2019 was to save money or to use up more product value, monetary value wise, than what I was buying. And Boxycharm was worked into all of those equations that I was talking about all year long. So this was really eye-opening to me and reaffirming. Does that make sense? So I love my Boxycharm subscription. I do think it's worth the money. yeah, I was getting a bit overwhelmed with the backlog of products that I need to test, but I'm excited about all the products regardless, even if that means I don't get to them right away. So I just thought this was a good exercise for me to do and be able to actually see in hard facts. I mean, again, it's estimations, it's not perfect, but that Boxycharm saved me around $60 this year was really nice to see. And then again, I have so many more beautiful eyeshadow palettes and lipsticks to use. Let me know what you think of this experiment. Is there a way I should have done it maybe a little bit better? Again, it's hard to know what products exactly in that moment I would have bought, but I got a Boxycharm with a product instead. It was hard to say, but I did try my best, like knowing it would be the First Aid Beauty Pure Skin Cleanser and knowing it would be the Ulla Henriksen Cold Plunge Mask, things like that. Let me know if you enjoyed today's video by giving this one a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!